So welcome back to the class. Let us go to the OneNote and we will just start this class. Okay, we will not wait for anyone now because these are too many days. The same thing is being shared with you all or ask everyone. Every day we ask that.
So like class is still going on. That's
Yes, beta.
so the other class is still going on. Like they're writing a test kind of a thing.
Okay, they are there, no? Can you see the
Yeah.
screen there?
Yes.
Okay, see, Praharshan and Yogesh, you both have joined the class, huh?
Sir.
Praharshan and Yogesh. Okay, no matter. No. See, but whenever we speak about the direct and indirect speech, see, these are nothing but the statement. These are the statement. Okay, now statements is like a sentence. Okay, so how many sentences we have? 1 second. Okay, so direct and indirect speech, these are nothing but the statements, and statements can be considered through the sentences. Okay, now how many sentences are there? We have four kind of sentences there mainly, like assertive sentence, second imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory sentences. Okay, mainly we transform the direct speech into indirect speech in those four kind of sentences. Okay, within those four kind of sentences. Have you got it? Okay, now with there reporting is something where it is included here in direct speech. Okay, so what is narration? It is also called narration, huh? Direct and indirect speech is also called narration. It's showing people's exact words in quotation marks. What kind of quotation marks? Double inverted commas. Okay, within these quotation marks, if the exact words of the speaker are being put, so that is called direct speech. What is direct speech? The speaker's words are put within double, but within inverted commas as it is. Huh? Okay, those words are as it is. That is called direct speech. When you are reporting what someone said or do not use their exact words and you do not use quotation marks, instead you use a verb said or told followed by that and noun clause. Noun clause, this is called indirect speech or reported speech. Okay, beta? Means we say the statement is in direct speech whenever the speaker's words are put in the or within the inverted commas, and whenever we do not put such words in inverted commas between inverted commas, and we say those words which are written within the inverted commas in our own words. Okay, when the speaker tells the words within inverted commas in his own words, that is called indirect speech. Now, one thing that I would let you know here direct and indirect speech, which is also called narration, the sentences how they are being changed or transformed or converted into indirect speech. But before that, you should understand what is direct speech. There are two parts of direct speech. How many parts are there?
Two parts.
Two parts. One is reporting speech and another is reported speech. So whatever is written between inverted commas, okay, that is called the reported speech. What is being reported? One second. Are you getting the point?
Yes.
So reported is something where it is written there. Okay. And reporting speech is also given there. Two parts are given. Okay. Reporting is something where it is written reporting. In which sentence is it reporting? And what is reported? I can't find my book. Peter said. Peter said, I can't find my book. So these two parts are there of direct speech. But whenever we transform the sentence into indirect speech, so we do not have that kind of sentence that we remove inverted commas and commas as well. And we make a lot of changes to the sentence which is given over there. Have you got the point? Okay. So let us understand these sentences first. Peter said, I can't find my book. So in indirect speech, if suppose these are the words which are written within inverted commas, those words are of Peter. Suppose Peter's words, I would say in my own words, so I would say that Peter, as it is the third person and proper noun, Peter said that, because to conjunct or the join to join the words, okay, or sentences, he could not find his book. Means I am saying that Peter said that he, means I use this pronoun for Peter, not for me. Means Peter's words I would tell in my own words. Okay, that would become indirect speech. Got it? Here, Joe said to us, it's time to leave. It's time to leave. Now here, one thing you would observe here, that in this sentence, it is the reported speech is given here is said to, isn't it? It is given as said to. Now see the change here. Whenever in the sentence we use said to, we have to transform it into told. For example, suppose here it would have, it is written as said. So say or says. So this would have been changed into tell, and this one tells. Whenever to is followed or presided by, followed by said, that time you do not have to use the same words. Suppose there is only said written, so you can use that said as it is. But whenever it is written said to, so you have to transform it into told. Have you got it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
One another interesting fact that I would tell you here, that the the direct speech, the portion which is written out of inverted commas can be used or can be written in the beginning, in the middle, or at the last. Okay, these three of the scenarios can be there, so don't be confused. Whenever you will find such sentences, that time also whenever you will transform or convert it into the indirect speech, still that portion which is not written, okay, that reporting speech where it is written out of inverted commas, that reporting speech is to be brought in the beginning of the sentence in indirect speech. For example, it is written, the bus has gone, said Lisa. Now it would have the proper sentence would have been what? What would be the proper sentence there? Can you tell? The proper sentence would have been there that Lisa said the bus has gone. Have you got? Huh?
Yes, sir.
See, but said Lisa is given at the last, but it doesn't matter whether it is given in front or in the beginning or at the last. But in indirect speech, it would come in the beginning of the sentence. Have you got the point better? Okay, so don't be confused in it. Okay, while using these rules. Now let us understand what is direct speech here. Again, the reporting of the words of the speaker without making any changes to it is known as direct speech. Without any changes means you will say the words in the same words. You would not change even anything there. Another thing, direct speech is shown inside double quotation marks. Direct speech will be shown in the double inverted commas or double quotation marks. Second thing is indirect speech. What is indirect speech here? For example I'm giving over here. Okay, I said to Mohan, comma, inverted comma, I am busy now. Can you read this sentence for me? What is written? I said to Mohan, I am busy now. This is this is direct speech. That my words are not changed at all. They are written in between the inverted commas. Have you got?
Yes, sir.
One second. Let us understand this. The act of reporting of the words of the speaker by making necessary changes to it is called indirect speech. Means some changes would be happen to these words. They would not be written as it is there. Okay. While narrating something, changes are made in the original words of the person. For example, tenses, pronouns, and changed according to the reporting verb. Okay, reporting verb means which verb? Which is written out of inverted commas. Okay, these are called reporting verb, and this is reported verb. Okay, see the examples below here written. The teacher said to me, "I am satisfied with your progress report." It is written in direct speech. Here another sentence means that sentence has been transformed into indirect speech, and that is written, the teacher told me. See again, what is given here? Said to. So in what is it turned into? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Better you have to speak. So this said to is being transformed. Sorry, it is written in as told here. Okay. So teacher told me that he was satisfied with my progress report. Who was satisfied? The teacher was satisfied.
Teacher.
Okay. This he pronoun he is used for teacher. And here this first person was used for the teacher because teacher said this. These words are said by teacher. That is why within inverted comma I is used. But while some other person would say his words into his own words, so he would use he as a pronoun to the sentence. Understood? So how would it change here? I के बदले we will take something like Smith. Okay, we take the example of Smith here. So what would be the words or what would be the narration or interrogative sentence of this? Sorry, in indirect speech of this. Smith told Mohan. See, whenever you transfer it, so don't use to after told. It is not used after that. Okay, in fact, in any transformation, it does not carry it. Okay, so Smith told Mohan. Whenever we have to remove inverted commas, between that we have to use the conjunction, and it is the sentence, assertive sentence. And to join the assertive sentence in the indirect speech, we use that. So Smith told Mohan that he was. Why was? As it is written, am here. It is written in present tense. But what is your reporting verb? Reporting verb is given in past. So definitely after transforming it into indirect speech, we also have to use the past tense in the indirect speech. Yes, Smith told Mohan that he was busy, and now means it was the present time. So we will use then instead of now. Have you got the point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Beta, is there any noise? A lot of noise I can listen to that. Please sit in the room or the place where you would not be disturbed. Okay? Try to do that. The explanation is given here. After that in sentence we can notice that this is the speaker's direct narration as it is shown inside double quotation marks, but in sentence 2 tenses and pronouns are changed and quotation marks are removed. So whenever we transform the sentences from direct to indirect, you need to follow some changes. Over there. It's very, very important. Understood? Now let us understand what kind of changes we will see there through the basic rules, okay, of conversion into indirect speech of direct speech. Got it? Let us understand this. Can you see the screen properly there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wait, Steve. Now let us understand. Direct speech. What to do in direct speech? See, one more thing I'm telling you here. Only one question is being given there to transform into indirect speech. You might have seen whatever the when I had shared with you that question paper, isn't it? You might have seen there, and even in your pre-board examinations, if they would be, they would have start there. एक काम कर, हाँ. So what was I telling you, beta? I was telling you that there is only one question been asked over there on direct and indirect speech, but that is given with mixed sentences. Huh? That question is asked with mixed sentences, and those all sentences are, they belong to direct speech. Okay, you have to transform them into indirect speech. So I was here in basic rules of conversion into indirect speech from direct speech. So what to do in direct speech? Put the words spoken by the speaker within double inverted commas. They are already given there. Okay, they are double inverted commas or they are called quotation. Okay. Second thing is separate the reporting verb from the direct speech by a comma. Here, whatever we have done here in this sentence, you will see there. Okay. Here, this sentence was separated by comma. Okay. The third thing is begin the first word inside inverted commas with a capital letter. Means whenever you will start the sentence after writing in using inverted commas, so you have to use the capital letter over here. Okay, capital letter. Do not use the small letter over. Got it? Okay. These are some
Yes.
punctuations, or these are some punctuations that we have to use over there. Okay.
Okay.
See now what to do in indirect speech. Now these three rules were given for direct speech. Now what to do in indirect speech? While transforming it into indirect speech, okay, while transforming it into indirect speech, so what to do? First thing you have to be very careful there while transforming it. What to do? Change the reporting verb according to the sense conveyed by the speech. Change the reporting verb in the sense, which is reporting verb, which is written out of inverted commas. Here it would be written, okay, here out of inverted commas. These are the words of the speaker as it is given there. But whatever the reporting verb is, it may be in present, in past, okay, and even in future tense. Got it? So according to it, you have to use the verb here, okay, for the inverted commas words. Second, do not change the tense of the reporting verb. Okay, do not use the tense of reporting verb. Sorry, reported verb. Here it is written reporting. Reported. It is reporting out of inverted commas, reporting between inverted commas, reported. Okay, so it is reported. Reported verb. You do not have to use this transform the sentence according to this verb. You have to transform the sentence into indirect speech by using this verb. Remove the comma separating the reporting verb from the direct speech. Remove inverted commas even. Introduce the indirect speech by some connector like that. Means in simple words, to join the sentence after removing the inverted commas and commas, to join the sentence. Some conjunction or some jointer would be used over there, okay, or connector would be used. So I would tell you here, for assertive sentence we use that as a connector. Second thing, what was there? Imperative. Imperative sentence we use to, okay, to join the sentence. And for negative imperative sentence, we use not to. Got it? Third thing is interrogative. So interrogative are of two types. What are those? First is verbal. So whenever there is a verbal sentence, so use if or whether to join the sentence. If there is the WH type of question, okay, so use the same WH type word, okay, WH word. The same word you have to use while using the as a connector in interrogative WH type of question. For verbal question, you have to use if or whether. For imperative sentence, for affirmative, you have to use to, and for negative, you have to use not to. Another sentence is remaining there, that is exclamatory. What sentence is this? This is sudden expressions or feelings we express. Okay, that is called exclamatory sentence, where you have to use that. Even there are some other sentences which are starting with the by using late. Okay, that is a part of imperative sentence. Okay, so there is another rule for that. I would be taken you there also, but after this important factor. Okay, or after these important sentences. So that, if, whether, what, where, how, why, these are depending on whether you want to transform a statement, question, or request, as the case may be. Whatever the case may be, if it is assertive, imperative, interrogative, or exclamatory, whatever the sentence they have asked over there, you have to use these connectors as. Okay, have you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next rule is convert all kinds of sentences into assertive statements. This is very, very important. Whatever the sentence is given there, if it is given assertive statement or imperative or interrogative or exclamatory, but while transforming that direct speech in indirect speech, you have to use, or you have to transfer or transform that sentence into assertive sentence. This is very, very good. All the sentences or all the statements, they would be transformed into assertive sentence. Have you got? Whatever the question is, whatever the imperative sentence, whatever the interrogative and assertive itself also, you have to transform it into assertive sentence. Last, make other necessary changes in person, verb forms, time, place, expressions, as we have used here. Like in this sentence, now is used. So it is the adverb of time, but it was the time when it was means that Smith said these words in present time. So now was used. But when I would transform it into indirect speech, so that time would not be the present time for that particular statement which is made by Smith. It would become past. So for past time, now would transform into then. Got it? Let us understand some other changes to be considered here. What are these? These are how first person, if suppose the first person is used over there, so what to do? We have two first persons, I and we. This is for singular and these are for we is for plural. So change according to the subject of the reporting verb. Whatever the first person is used over there, that would be changed according to the reporting verb. In the sense, suppose here, the same sentence I would take here. Smith said to Mohan, I was busy. Sorry, I am busy now. So this is the first person over here used in the reported speech. But for whom? For Smith. So according to this proper noun used here, you may use the pronoun for this gender. Now Smith is a boy, so I would be transformed into he. Have you got it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is the change into first person. Suppose second person, you, your, etc. So change according to the object of the reporting verb. Okay. It means, for example, let us take example over here. He said to his friend, you are looking very beautiful. Okay. Now he said to his friend. So this friend may be a girl or a boy. Sorry, definitely should be a girl, because girls are beautiful and boys are handsome. If suppose you see, these words are also very important. Huh? It means this you is used for the girl. Okay. So according to that, whatever the object is, you see, this is a trick over there that you have to understand for whom, for which gender the second person is used. Who would be beautiful, girl or boy?
Girl.
Girl, definitely. You would write for a boy?
Answer.
No. You would write for a boy as handsome, right?
Yes, yes.
Isn't it? So this is the considered thing or understood thing, that for which gender we are using the pronoun. So he said to his friend. Now which connector would be used here, as this sentence is given or statement is given in assertive. So assertive statement is used, joined with that. He said to his friend that she was looking very
Beautiful.
beautiful. Have you got the point, beta?
Yes, sir.
Is there any confusion now? Why did I use she here? Because it is understood that someone is beautiful in the sense that girl would be there. So friend is a common noun, and friend can be used for a boy as well as a girl. Have you got?
Yes, sir.
Third thing is given, right? Third person. If suppose he, she, it, they, his, her, these are used. So make no changes. You no need to make any changes over there if suppose these are given. Okay. First person changes into third person if the reporting verb has not object mentioned. Suppose in reporting verb, there is no object used. So the first person would be changed into third person. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Rules for changing simple direct speech into indirect speech. Simple direct. What you have to do? These are the rules for direct speech and indirect speech. How to transform it? Remove separating comma, this one, inverted commas, these, and okay, these. This is a mixed example given over here. And use the connector that when there is no object in the sentence. There is no object in the sentence. See here, he said, I worked in a shipyard. Sheena said, my teacher is highly educated. So how would be these sentences transform? He said that he would work. He worked in a shipyard. He worked in a shipyard. Why this simple past tense is used here? Why? Because this is written in simple present tense. So our rule is, whenever there is the reporting speech in past tense and the reported speech is given in present tense, so while transforming it into indirect speech, even the reported speech would be transformed into reporting speech, in the sense the past tense would be used here. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Tina said that her teacher was highly educated. Okay. Was now. This. The reporting verb said becomes told along with the subject and the connector that when it is followed by an object. See, there is a rule. When this said or said to would be transformed into told, or it becomes told whenever there is object used after that. So Kamya said to me, you have been a great help. Another question, another sentence is, he said to me, I shall go to the party. So how did we transform it into indirect speech? Like it is written, Kamya told me that I have been, means Kamya said to me in the sense, this second person is used for me. So it would become I, as it is become over here. Kamya told me that I have been a great help. What could be here? Is it correct? I have been, as it is written in past, but it is given in present perfect tense. But present perfect tense would also be changed into past perfect tense. So what should have been there? Had. Did you get the point? If I have written over there wrong, so I am correcting it right now. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
See here. We will not use the same tense here. What is our rule? Whenever the reporting speech is given in past, so definitely the present would become past. Kamya told me that I had been a great help. He told me that he would go to the party. What is the past tense for will and shall? Would. Okay. This is the future past of will or shall. Got it?
Yes.
Changes in reported speech with respect to tenses. Now this is very, very important. See, but I am again repeating that you have, means you are asked only one question there for direct and indirect speech, but that is a tricky one. Why? Because that is been asked with the replied sentences or mixed sentences, and for that only we need to learn direct and indirect speech in detail. So all the things are given over here within one slide. Got it? So see, changes in reported speech with respect to the tense. Which tense we'll see first? We'll see first the present tense. Okay. What rules are given first? The sentence is in direct speech is given, and in it is given also in indirect speech. Okay, how to transform them? Just have a look at. Whenever we need to change the simple present tense into simple past tense. How? He said, I do not like computers. They said, we love our country. See, the sentences are being changed. These reporting verbs are written as it is. And another thing, what you have to see while transforming it into indirect speech, you have to see 2 or 3 things. Which things are those? First thing you have to see reporting speech. Second thing you have to see reported speech and in which sentence it is given. So it is, you have to see here first thing, the reported tense. And second thing you have to see here, what? The statement. Why statement is useful? Because which connector you would use there, that is defined by the statement. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is why you have to see 3 things. First thing, I did not write here. Second, and this should become third. First, you have to see reporting speech, or you may say tense. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So now see, he said that. Why that? Because it is given in assertive sentence. So assertive sentence takes that to connect the sentence. Now he did not like computers. Now do not has become did not, because of this reporting speech. We love our country. They said that they loved their country. R is used for we, so there is used for they. Understood? According to the pronoun, it is being changed. Have you got it, beta?
Yes.
Present continuous tense into past continuous tense. When there is present tense is given in between inverted commas, so you need to transform it into past continuous. So it is very easy. I said it is raining. So I said that it was raining. She said, I am not laughing. She said that she was not laughing. Got it? The simple one. Present perfect into past perfect. It is also very easy. Suppose inverted commas, within inverted commas, the sentence is written in present perfect tense. So definitely this helping verb would only change. How? Here see. What is the difference between these two sentences? Only the inverted commas are removed and the connector is used. And after that, you need to change the present perfect tense helping verb into past perfect tense helping verb. So have or has would become had. Okay, as these are used for present and this is used for past. Present perfect continuous tense, definitely. Past perfect continuous tense. There is also no rocket science to be understood this. He said, I have been studying since 3 o'clock. Radha said, it has been raining for 3 hours or 3 days, sorry. So he said that he had been studying since 3 o'clock. There are no big changes. Only 2 or 3 changes are there. So that is used. Have has become had and inverted commas are removed. Past tense. See, when the reporting speech is given in past tense, so whatever the tense is used over there within those four, simple past, past continuous, whatever, it would be transformed into the same tense. Or sometimes there are some changes as well, if you can do. Like simple past tense, you may transform it as it is simple past tense, or you may transform it into perfect tense as well. See, the examples are given. If the sentence is given in simple past tense, you answered correctly. He said, I didn't buy a car. So how these sentences would be transformed? My teacher told. Said to ka kya hoga? Told me that I had answered correctly. Here it is given in simple past tense. Another answer could be here. My teacher told me that I answered correctly. This would also be the correct sentence or correct transformation or conversion of indirect to indirect speech. Have you got it? It means one rule you have to set here. Whenever the sentence within inverted commas, sorry, the tense within inverted commas is given in past, means simple past tense, so it can be changed into past perfect tense or simple past tense as it is. Got it? Only the pronouns would be changed. Suppose there is the object used. Here the object is not used. he said, I didn't buy a car. So what is the transformation? He said that he had not bought a car. He had. As it is for he is used. Because there is no object. What is not used there? Object is not used there. Let us understand another tense. Past continuous tense. Definitely it would be as it is, or it would be transformed into past perfect continuous tense. See, they said we are enjoying the weather. They said that they had been enjoying the weather, or it may be used the same tense, like past continuous could be changed into past continuous or past perfect tense. Past perfect continuous tense. See, it is written past continuous tense changes into past perfect continuous tense. So what is the formula for that? Had been plus ing form of the main verb. He said Mohit was listening to the music. Means he said that Mohit had been listening to the music. Okay. Past perfect remains past perfect. Here it is. There are no changes in the past perfect tense. He said, I had started a business. He said that he had started the it is written only for tense, not for other changes. You have to make other changes as it is, right? Means the pronoun changes, the sentence means statement changes, okay, but not the tense changed. Okay, tense would not be changed if it is written in the past perfect tense. So past perfect remains as it is there. Got it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So other things are given over there, but we will take the other things tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Got it? Thank you for joining the class. You may leave the class now. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.